Houston, and I was also illustrated by him. And this one is called His Journey, which is also by his father, and illustrated. And the last book I'll be reading for you is called We Are America. It's by his dad, and it's illustrated by him. It says, for as much of you, Christopher Columbus, are going by our command with some of our vessels and men to discover and subdue some islands and continent in the ocean, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabel. Before there was America, before the ships came, their white sails ablaze against the clear blue sky, my Lakota heart pounded the rhythms of the sacred land. The warm spirit of the sun burned in my bosom as my sons raced the wind, as my father sat in a curl of legend, as my grandmother stitched the giving earth. To the distant sky, a golden eagle, his wings spread like the great spirit's open arms, flew over my people and the Comanche and the Iroquois, it showed past Navajo and Hopi, and sword and sword while sitting in the warm circle of my village. I dream. This land belongs to the first who sits down on his blanket, to Thompson. This is the place where the Lord will create a new heaven and new earth, Edward Johnson. Before I knew that, there was America. I had a freedom dream. The light and color of discovery lay just beyond the next wave, the next sunrise. I believe there is more than the trembling heart, the careful peering into the darkness, the promise of the rising tide. I dreamed a freedom song. I heard a freedom song, the pull of hope, the top row of anticipation, the arrow of venture flying across the ocean. I found an endless land. Its promising flowers and lush fields, purple mountains etching the majesty in the pure air, flat plains that absorb the warm summer rains, canyons that swell the imagination and freedom, freedom like water on the tongues of thirsting men, freedom is sweet as young love. Before there was an America, I lit my fire at the mouth of Congo. I watched the dark wisp of smoke, cut a silver moon in half, knowing it was a praise bear. Before there was an America, I forged iron in Guinea and brass in Benin. Each morning I summoned the sun over the Ogun River. Each night I watched the sunset as it bled behind the Moscows at Timbuktu. I found no dream in a strange and beautiful land, but freedom lived in my heart like an eagle longing to fly. We called ourselves Bostonians, New Yorkers, Georgians, Americans. We were the youth at Cannattville, planting our high heels and virgin lands and eager hearts, making vows forever brighter than the story we would live, pledging an allegiance to liberty and justice that will forever mark us as a people. The question before the court and you gentlemen of the jury is not of small or private concern. It is not the cause of a forerunner, nor of New York alone, which you are now trying. No, it's the cause of Woodbury. Andrew Hamilton. We raised up factories and farms, great houses and small, structures to challenge the pyramids, a free society busily creating a universe that only we could imagine. We defied the dazzled world, and still we wanted more. We wanted to be free of tyranny, free from kings and queens, to pursue our own ideas, our own destiny. No, we demanded it. Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry. We told these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Declaration of Independence. We were willing to die to forge our dream, knowing it was not enough simply to be. We needed to create ourselves in the image of the new mind, separated from our past, our history. Our poets Jefferson, Madison, Franklin, Washington, Adams, Hamilton wrote the verses that made revolution irresistible. We danced a youthful dance in a wild celebration of who we were. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, Constitution of the United States. His Britannic Majesty acknowledges the said untied states, New Hampshire, Massachusetts Bay, Rhode Island, and Providence Plantations, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, to be free surveying and independent states. King George III. Like clumsy children, we fell as we learned to run, stumbled as we invented our own truths. We were America, we were also thousands of souls, smothering beneath the hatches, chorus of chaos filling the air at Wounded Knee, the shock stillness at Chapultepec Castle, ambition betrayed us, power too strong with temptation, and yet we could hold up our sins for the world to see, condemning our wrongs even as we committed them. We learned to light the darkness with the blazing torch that is the Constitution. It may seem strange that any man should dare to ask for just God's assistance and wring in their bread from the sweat of other men's faces. Abraham Lincoln. What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year the gross injustice and cruelty to which he is the constant victim. Frederick Douglass. And this book it has a lot of good information for a kid's book, because a lot of these things are like from the Constitution and different other places. They have in the front Abraham Lincoln, and it says from Abraham Lincoln to Jimi Hendrix, so it just shows you different important things